All scenes are about the decision. Your character has to make a decision, but sometimes the decisions come really easy, sometimes they're really, really difficult. And the more counterpoint there is, the more I don't want to make this decision, the more difficult the decision becomes and the harder choice it is. And then you get these scenes that are like the really, really, really hard choice. I can't choose. And so I can't choose or I can't decide becomes a very valid emotional exploration. Ruth Chang, she's University of Oxford professor, philosopher, and she's unbelievably intelligent. And she has an entire set of work about decision theory. And so I'm studying her, and it just has blown my mind. It opened something huge for me, which is, she said the problem with the hard choice, the hard decision, is that we are thinking of it empirically. Like you go, I have a hard choice to make, so what do? I write out a pro-con list, and I go, what are the different consequences? And how much more important is this one than this one? And can I find a reason why this one will outweigh that one? And what we're doing is we're trying to actually put them on scales and equate them to each other. And so she said it's like an empirical, quantitative comparison is you take two suitcases, you put them on scales. Does one weigh more than the other? Does one weigh less than the other? Or do they weigh equally? And that's what we're doing with our decisions. And then she said the reason why these choices are so incredibly hard and so difficult is because we're looking at them quantitatively when they're not, they're qualitative. In the TED Talk, she says, it's the comparison of two completely different conversations. And I went, oh my God, it's fucking scene analysis. She goes, it's two completely different things that have different values, and there's no way that they're comparable. They're not comparable. What she says is, look for the two things you're trying to make your choice about, and look at the two different value systems, and then compare them. So you go, I'm in a relationship that's hard because she's hard on me, and she's a little negative, and she's difficult, and she's a scrapper and likes to fight, right? And so I go, fuck this, I'm out of here because I want my freedom. Or you go, I'm gonna stay because I love this person and I accept them for who they are. And so it's not, should I be alone or not alone, which is A versus not A, which is an impossible scene. And that's what everybody's doing, they're writing the impossible scene. It's actually freedom versus love. It's two different conversations. So with Dexter, it was like, holding my doggy versus giving him the integrity of dying with dignity. And then you go, like, when I say it that way, I'm like, well, fuck, I know the answer. You got it? And so Ruth Chang says the most fucking amazing thing, which is blowing my mind and I think saving my life a little bit, which is a hard choice is seen as a negative place, that you've put yourself in a place that's impossible and it tears you apart and it causes despair and it causes heartache. And she goes, you should know that you put yourself in that place on purpose because you're trying to declare to the world the kind of person you are. And that the hard choice is a beautiful thing because you actually know the answer if you just lean into it. And then when you make that choice, you go, I'm this kind of person. First of all, there are no right decisions. All decisions are just another problem in a different form. But once you go, fuck it, this is the one that I'm going for, you're able to go, oh, that's the kind of person I am. So instead of being, fuck, she's an asshole to me, but I love her, fuck, I don't know what to do, you either go, I'm the kind of person who believes that a man should have freedom. Or you go, I'm the kind of person who knows that you love without expectation. And then you go, which are you? And then you declare it to the world. So there never was a decision in the first place. It was a declaration.